So you're divorced, disillusioned, dead broke, maybe just done pretending that there's any real purpose or place for you as a man in the modern West. Congratulations, that awkward sense of dread you feel, that's called awareness. Maybe you don't need anger management or a DEI discussion guide. You could just be allergic to the absurdity. You worked, you paid taxes, you tolerated Title IX seminars, $17 sandwiches, and countless dating apps where women just ditch on dinner plans. And for all that obedience and effort, what do you have to show for it? A studio apartment? An addiction to Pornhub and blood pressure problems? Maybe it's time for radical change, something unexpected. Start over in Southeast Asia. Let's talk about how to test out your new life in foreign land without a 9-figure nest egg or a winning ticket to the latest crypto craze. This message is not for the men who are completely content with the way their lives are working out in the West. If that were you, this title and thumbnail wouldn't have caught your attention. This is for the guy at corporate who has to grit his teeth hard every time Harriet calls from Human Resources to read you the Riot Act and new instructions about inclusionary behavior. It's for the single guy laying in bed, staring at the ceiling fan, wondering, when do I break the glass and call better health? It's for the divorced dad making the mortgage payments on that California Craftsman you can no longer call home. And bro, we are sorry to hear that she made over your man cave in lavender and lace. It's for the guys making a mint, driving a Maserati, who still feel ignored and invisible. After all, how dare you do the things that were once respected when your father was 45? Does Western society want you to succeed, or just sit down, shut up, and subsidize it? Now, I don't know. That could be a little too negative. But if you're thinking that way, this could be your opportunity to opt out. Let's take a look at what that way forward could be. Cambodia is like your stoner stepbrother who never graduated or even got his GED, but he seems to make an awful lot of cash with that coffee cart of his. Could there be a criminal conspiracy taking place on the side with his special customer called the Chinese? There could. But Cambodia is affordable and forgiving. The lifestyle here is easy. Just don't expect a lot of luxury. The locals are super friendly. The expats can be eccentric, and the government has very little regulatory rigor, but it works. No one cares where you went to college or about carbon emissions. They just want to know if you're paying in Cambodian riel or US dollars. But if you want freedom without the frills, Cambodia could be your sanctuary. Thailand is beautiful, bureaucratic, and brimming with contradiction. It's the land of lotus flowers and ladyboys, of beaches and Buddhism, spicy food and sticky rules. You can live lavishly there, but stay on script. Smiling is mandatory, the laws are real, and immigration can be a maze. Show up with a budget, a clean shirt, and a clue, and you'll do just fine. Show up drunk and delusional, start dating a 19-year-old from Nana Plaza, and Thailand will spit you back out, send you to Suvarnabhumi Airport with a lighter wallet and a life lesson. Respect the country, respect the culture, and Thailand will reward you. Forget those two things and you're toast. Vietnam is the most visceral country over here. It's loud and fast, raw and relentless. But if you can deal with the noise and navigate the nonsense, Vietnam will remind you of something that the West forgot: how to build,
Cities are on the rise. Cafes are jam-packed and everyone's hustling. Grandmothers, students, the street vendors selling snails and Saigon beer for 75 cents. It's a country with purpose and energy, but the visa process is a Kafkaesque comedy. It changes every week, or depending upon the immigration officer you talk to or the one you have to bribe. It usually ends with something like, "Start back at the beginning, please, and resubmit your paperwork." But if you're resilient and ready for a challenge, Vietnam gives more than it takes. The Philippines is fun. People are warm, the language barrier is non-existent, but the chaos is constant. The roads are cracked, the power cuts out, and every bureaucrat acts like you personally ruined their day just by showing up. But the women are affectionate, the children are polite, and total strangers will treat you like a long-lost cousin. But know this, the Philippines loves hard, sings really well, and expects you to carry your own weight. But you could find a real catch in the Philippines, especially if you're a big fan of Christmas, Christianity, the Holy Cross, and Jesus Christ. Or convince her that you are. She might save your soul and resurrect your sex life while she's at it. Okay, let's get practical. There's no need to go all Jerry Maguire, Tom Cruise temper tantrum and tell off your boss. Just take a test trip, 30 days, maybe 3 cities, and leave the emotional and literal luggage behind. Be like the Space Monkeys in Project Mayhem and show up on the porch here with few possessions. A pair of shorts and your passport will do just fine. And guys, if you've got an itch to scratch, you might want to do that within the first 10 minutes, maybe at a brothel with a set of fake boobs trading you a fresh hot towel for $100. It could save you from making a common mistake. A lot of guys land with unchecked hormones that have them falling in love on the first day. It won't be love. You'll just be the latest laughing stock for the rest of us. And we get it. She's sweet and she's cute. And maybe you are a little old or overweight or out of shape. She's out of money. If it flies, floats, or fill in the blank, you're not on a rescue mission, man. We're rebuilding your life, remember? So look, if you are serious about starting a new life here, slow down. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying there's no need to burn your life down before you bought a plane ticket. You don't need to sell the car, quit the job, and leave the house to the ex-wife. Not yet. Take a real vacation here. Fly into Bangkok or Saigon, Phnom Penh or Phuket. Find a place on Agoda, nothing too fancy or too frugal. Just somewhere local and clean. Wake up early, walk the neighborhoods. Don't hang out in the backpacker bars. This is not a tour of Tinder. Treat it like recon. Can you actually live there? This is not a Disneyland for disillusioned dudes. It's a real place with real culture, real people, real problems. It can offer you a fresh start if you do it right. If this message hits a nerve, I've made something for you guys. It's a free guide called Expat Escape Plan. It's a simple list of me telling the truth that might keep you on track when you get over here. Things like which country to choose, how to avoid visa traps and spot cultural red flags. Like me, it's blunt and brutally honest, and it's free in the link down below. You know, maybe you're burnt out or a little broken or just really tired of pretending that your life back there is normal when you suspect that it's not. All you got to do is take the first step and join me over here on the dark side of the moon. I like it, and you might too. I'll see you guys in the next video.